In this morning's Business Insight, for the first time since it opened in 2011, DePaul Cristo Rey High School has 4 classes, freshman through senior, and will graduate its first students in May of 2015. The unique high school combines academic work with corporate work. 4 days a week of classes, 1 day a week at a local business. This year, the school has enrolled its largest freshman class with 95 students. But success in enrollment means DePaul Cristo Rey needs more businesses to participate. Joining us this morning is Sister Jean Bissett, president of DePaul Cristo Rey, and John Moster, office shareholder in charge at Clark Schaefer Hackett, and also a DePaul Cristo Rey board member. They're with Business Courier publisher Jamie Smith.
Thanks, Peg. Thanks for being here, John and Jean. I appreciate you guys coming in today. So it's obviously a super success story that you're having at the school, but let's really get down to it. You guys are in need to fill 55 students, is that right?
That's correct.
How can we and businesses in Cincinnati help you out?
Well, the entire business model for this school from coast to coast, 28 schools now in the Cristo Rey network, depends on the students being able to contribute to the cost of their education through our corporate work study program. But beyond that, it also immensely enriches their academic experience by working in professional settings alongside Cincinnati's great companies. We have about 50 students right now that next week we don't have a job placement for. So we are hoping that more companies, especially those that have been in conversation but for whatever reason hesitant to really take the plunge with us, will join the 90+ companies that are already hiring our students.
Well, John, I know you have a full team of 4, is that right, working at Clark Schaefer Hackett?
This will be our second year.
Talk about that experience and talk about what you feel like it's done for the kids and for you.
Yeah, Jamie, it's actually been a really good experience, both for Clark Schaefer and for the kids. You know, we were a little bit unsure how it was going to work last year when we started, but we have a super team of kids last year. All 4 kids came in and worked hard, immediately really asked what they could do, took to the instruction from our administrative staff, and in a very short order, really caught the attention of everybody on our administrative staff. And so you could see it week by week. They would get more activities to do, more tasks to do, and week by week they would grow in those roles. And the administrative staff doesn't hesitate to give them anything that needs doing at this point. And our people feel really good about having these students in our workplace.
That's great. Yeah. Sister Jean, tell me a little bit more about the students themselves that go to school there. What are they like and what does this experience really mean to them?
Well, first of all, they have to qualify to come to our school. We don't just have open enrollment, and the first qualification is basically if their families can afford another private high school, they probably don't qualify to come to our school. So most of our students are very low income, some are just low income, I would say. And then they have to be able to do a college prep program in 15 days a month. They're not in school.
They're losing that 1 day a week.
That's right, they're out of the building 5 days a month. So these students have to be focused on college, know that they have already beginning to shape career goals, and be willing to work that extra. They put in a lot of extra time to get their work done in 15 days of school.
Okay. Is there any special requirements for the businesses? I mean, do they go through any kind of training or?
We absolutely do train, especially the supervisors that will be working directly with the students. We onboard them. People have to know what can they expect that a 14, 15-year-old student can be expected to do. But I think the bigger question to me is what can they be challenged to do? What can people gradually bring them more into the company needs to do? There's going to be a learning curve, but they're young, they learn fast.
Yeah.
And I think there's also another important point is that these students want that opportunity, they want that challenge. So talking to our team of students last year, and then also talking to a lot of the freshmen this year at an orientation, probably the biggest draw to a lot of these kids is the opportunity to get out into the workforce and learn some skills and learn some experiences. They recognize that it's a transformative event for them in their lives.
I'm assuming for most of these students it's the first job they've ever held?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we have students who will say they have better jobs than their parents do. They have better job opportunities than their parents do. The kids take incredible pride in the companies they work for. They almost become like teams to them. They're proud to be on the Clark Schaefer Hackett team. They're proud to be on the Scripps team. And for them to get that insight behind the scenes in what all these companies do in Cincinnati and for Cincinnati has also been a powerful learning curve.
Now, I know there's a lot of variety of companies that currently have students. Are there any industries, any specific areas where you see missing that would be like, wow, if we had that, that would be a great experience for the
I
kids?
would say there are two industries in particular, not missing, but we need more healthcare placements.
Okay.
We do have students working at a couple of hospitals in the city, at Children's, at Good Sam, a couple of nursing homes. We have students dying to try, no pun intended, dying to try the medical field because they're seriously thinking about careers in medical. And we are the most underrepresented school in the United States in the Cristo Rey Network in the banking industry. And Cincinnati is a wonderful banking city. We're just continually trying to get in there.
Well, I hope everybody watching this sees the value not only in helping out the students in the school, but helping out their own workforce. So thanks a lot for being here. We'll continue to follow the success of the school.
Thanks, Jamie.
All right.
Thank you,
John.
Jamie.
Peg, back to you.
All right, what a great program.